This video is about a real man is not allowed in court. It's only for commercial business in those courts. And when you go in there, you're a corporation, and the trick from your birth, where they named you an all capital name, works. So they only give paperwork to the real man, but they're giving it to the corporation, and you're accepting the liability, whatever charge they may have. So a real man is not allowed in court. I have to say that many times, because just because you think you're breathing and you're living and you're doing your day-to-day things, you believe you're alive. Well, I have news for you. They figured out a way a long time ago to technically kill you on a birth certificate and create a corporation, which you agreed to and consented to, even though you wasn't mentally sound at the time and you didn't understand. But the trick that they did to you works. So when they put your name on a piece of paper and it's all capital letters, that trick had worked for many, many years. You're going to be of age when they take you into court. So it's kind of amazing the things that they can do that you don't really understand. So a lady went to court one time over a credit card issue, and she realized these simple things about avoiding asking questions, that a real man or woman's not allowed in there. If you state for the record that you're a real man or a real woman, then they really can't proceed. It's difficult for them to proceed. So my cousin goes into court, and his kids had got caught out at night, and they made him come to the court before they would release the kids. Now they were like 15 and 16, and the judge asked him if they had anything to say, anybody had anything to say, and he stood up and he said, "I do," and he had him come up inside the bar, and he said that Mason's a man. Mason's got a full-time job, he goes to school, he takes care of the yard, he does the dishes, etc. And he said he's a man. And then he went to Kendrick and he said Kendrick's a man. He's got a full-time job, he goes to school, he's got a part-time job on the weekend, he does the dishes, helps with the laundry, he's a man. The judge instantly stopped the court and said, "Bring all of your records to the clerk of courts, and this case is now sealed and dismissed, and you're free to go." And their jaws hit the floor. They didn't have any understanding about what happened. Almost nobody in the courtroom knew what happened except for my cousin and the judge. Number one, it was the 4-time rule. We'll get into that later. Number two, a real man's not allowed in there. So when it was made part of the record during the allocution phase, no one objected, so then the judge had to dismiss the case. Just a little tidbit for your information. Please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up.